Today, in order to celebrate the season of fall or autumn, we are going to be making a deciduous tree, the type of tree whose leaves change color and fall off in preparation of winter. You will need some warm color paper, yellow, orange, or red, or you could make your own using yellow, orange, or red crayons or markers. You will also need a white paper, scissors, glue stick, and a brown crayon or marker. Let's start with a pencil and a piece of white paper. We are going to start by drawing the trunk of the tree, a tall rectangle. Now it is going to have about 4 big branches coming out into 4 different directions. Each of those are going to be skinny rectangles as well. But then you want to add a point at the end of each branch because branches are usually pointy and not flat. And there is the basic shape of your tree. You could also use your hand to help you draw the thick trunk and the 4 or 5 smaller branches coming out of the top, if you like that shape. Tracing the shape of your hand with a pencil could help you get the shape of a tree that you like. Once you're happy with your tree shape, you're going to trace over the trunk of the tree and the 4 big branches with your brown marker or crayon. And then you can color it in with your brown marker or crayon as well. My marker started to run out of ink, but this actually turned out to be one of those mistakes that I ended up liking in the end because I switched to a different shade of brown marker to color in the rest of it. That way I had some dark brown streaks and then some lighter ones as well. The different shades made it look more realistic in the end. My marker started to run out of ink again, so I even switched to a 3rd marker, or I could have used a crayon to finish coloring it in. Now I added some smaller branches off the bigger branches. These are my medium-sized branches. Then I even went back through and added some smaller branches coming off of the medium-sized branches. You can add as many branches in whatever color you would like. Now we are ready to add some leaves. This is the fun part. You're going to use some warm colored construction paper, yellow, orange, red. If you don't have these colors, you can make your own yellow, orange, and red paper by coloring in a section with these colors markers, or you could use crayons or even colored pencils. Just take the 3 warm colors, red, orange, and yellow, and color in a little square or rectangle with it to fill it in. This will make it look like you had orange, red, and yellow paper, but you just made your own. Now take your scissors and start snipping in different directions to cut different shapes and sizes. These are going to be your leaves. So just start with one color and just start snipping different ways. You can take one piece and cut it into smaller pieces. And you want to make just different shapes of leaves for your collage. You could also rip the paper too. Maybe you prefer to try it both ways and see which kind of leaves you like the best. You don't have to use all of them, but make sure you have a few different colors. You could also use purple or the reds, pinks, oranges, yellows. You can choose all the different colors and the different shapes that you want your leaves to be in. You want just a variety of shapes and colors. This is going to be your collage of leaves. And a collage is where you're going to glue different things together to make your final product. Did you know that deciduous trees are the only trees that lose their leaves in the fall? You find them all over Illinois. And the leaves first turn these beautiful colors in preparation to lose the leaves when winter comes. When you're finished snipping, you should have a small pile of leaves in front of you with various shapes and colors. Now you're ready to glue your leaves down. Choose the leaves that you like the best, and I just swipe it at the top of my glue stick to get some glue on it that way and stick it down onto the branch that I want it to go on. And continue working by just swiping the leaf across the top of your glue stick and then sticking it down where you want it to go. Your fingers may get messy for this part, but keep working and you can wash your hands at the end. Did you know that the season of autumn can also be called fall? And it runs through the months of September, October, November, and December. Since this represents the season of fall, I also glued some leaves falling off the tree and even a small pile of leaves down in the ground as well. Keep adding leaves on different branches and in different areas of the tree and ground until you're happy with the final look. You may not use all of your leaves and have some extra, or you may need to cut some more if you want even more leaves of different colors on your tree. Once you're happy with your final product, make sure that you cap up your glue stick, throw away any extra leaves that you have, and wash your hands. Make sure that you leave your area neat and clean. Here's how my beautiful deciduous autumn tree turned out. I hope that you had fun making your tree collage too.